Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs winning the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all.
Hello, and welcome to Sports Vaults, presented by D.A.T.A Productions, uncovering the untold, lost, and forgotten files of the sports world. A Cinderella tale for one of the most historic Major League Baseball teams in America. Many who delve into sports folklore know of the Chicago Cubs curse. The Cubs hadn't won a World Series since 1908, which was the longest drought in baseball. But the curse everyone knows of was set 71 years before the breaking. On October 6, 1945, a month after the end of World War II, a Chicago tavern owner named William Billy Goat Sianis went to Wrigley Field intending to attend Game 4 of the World Series with his pet goat, Murphy. But according to the Billy Goat Tavern website, while both had tickets, the goat was denied entry. No animals were allowed in the ballpark. Plus, Murphy smelled bad. Sianis, according to legend, threw up his arms and proclaimed, "The Cubs ain't gonna win no more. The Cubs will never win a World Series so long as the GOAT is not allowed in Wrigley Field." In 2016, that would change. Even if this story was true, we cannot deny the numerical synchronicities embedded in this event. The storybook ending to the curse of the Billy Goat seems too good to be true for logical reality unless it was scripted from the very beginning. Today, I will show you how the Cubs winning the World Series was just more athletic theatrics to get the sports fans numbed and dumbed down to the fact that everything you see on TV is pre-planned ages in advance. But to grasp the scripted storybook ending and see how it is all staged, you must understand the spiritual alphanumerical system known as Gematria. Gematria is a numerological system by which Hebrew letters correspond to numbers, but we will be utilizing the English alphabet for our decoding today. So, in simple terms, ABC equals 1, 2, 3. This system, developed by practitioners of Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, derived from Greek influence, and became a tool for interpreting biblical texts. One can then calculate the numerical value of a word by adding together the values of each letter in it. In the realm of biblical interpretation, commentators based an argument on numerological equivalence of words. If a word's numerical value equals that of another word, a commentator might draw a connection between these two words and the verses in which they appear and use this to prove a larger conceptual conclusion. Gematria is essential to Kabbalah, the Jewish mystical tradition. The very basis of the Kabbalistic cosmological system rests on the beliefs that God created the universe through letters, numbers, and words. Indeed, the many names of God and their permutations in Kabbalah have numerical values that are believed to contain potent power. And for numerology, it is a study of numbers in your life. You can uncover information about the world and also each individual person by using numerology. Numerology is seen as a universal language of numbers. So when you add Gematria and numerology together, you have a powerful combination of occult knowledge to work with while breaking down games. There are many different ciphers one can use, but the top 4 we will be using are the English ordinal, ABC equals 1, 2, 3, its reverse, where Z equals 1 and A equals 26. Then we have the pure English reduction ciphers, or otherwise called the Pythagorean cipher, which is A equals 1 all the way to I equals 9. Then it resets at J equaling 1, K equals 2, and so on, and then it's reverse. So how I can make these calculations really quick and really easy is going to gematrianator.com. It has all the different ciphers you can use. It starts with the top 4 ciphers that we primarily will use on this page, but it can get even deeper with that with other ciphers. So go check this out once you want to do your own research. Thank you to Derek, the creator of the Gematrianator website. Go check out his YouTube channel, Gematrianator85. Or you can have the Gematria calculator on the app. That's from Zachary K. Hubbard. that will help you with your research as well. Shout out to Zachary K. Hubbard for waking me up to the scripting not only in sports, but in regular day society. Check out his YouTube channels, Gematria Effect News and Gematria Effect Sports. This may be confusing at first, but this is a systematic code that was created thousands of years ago. And to put it bluntly, religion is a major part of our world. The elite ruling class have been using sport since the Roman times to cast spells and captivate the population. If you watch my Uncut Gems movie breakdown, I get into it a bit more, but do your own research and come to your own conclusions after doing your own research, because this is what I have done. The 112th World Series ended the Chicago Cubs' streak of not winning a pennant in 108 years. Major League has the ordinal gematria of 108, corresponding with 108 double stitches on a baseball. The Cubs had 18 winning seasons before breaking the curse. Baseball equals 18 in reduction. The acronym MLB equals 18 in reverse reduction. When understanding alphanumerics, 0 is just a placeholder with no value. So 108 is really no different from 18. Interestingly enough, the tallest building in Chicago has 108 floors, formerly known as Sears Tower, but in recent years has been renamed to Willis Tower, summing to 57 in reduction, just like World Series. The Cubs were under what was known as the Curse of the Billy Goat, which was cast on them in their last World Series appearance in 1945 against the Detroit Tigers. The picture shown is from 1945, and as you can see, the cloth on the goat reads, "We got Detroit's goat." Both the Curse of the Billy Goat and "We got Detroit's goat" have ordinal gematria of 223, the number symbolizing Masonic and Jewish gematria, and the Synagogue of Satan in ordinal gematria, which are the entities that control the world of rigged and scripted professional sports. Out of the whole Cubs roster, only one position player had facial hair, and that was Kyle Schwarber, who was sporting a goatee, a style of facial hair that is named after a goat's chin hair. His full name, Kyle Joseph Schwarber, equates to 223 in ordinal gematria, making the possibility of this being a coincidence impossible. As for it being the Cubs' first World Series since 1945, 45 has significance because it connects to geometry. Further, Cubs have an ordinal gematria of 45. Wrigley, where the Cubs play, has reduction gematria of 45, same as Illinois and same as Major League. Thus, it made sense for them to end the curse on the 112th World Series, where mathematics has ordinal gematria of 112. Baseball is a game of geometry and mathematics, so these synchronicities are important. The 112th World Series ended on November 2nd, or 11-2, just like the 111th World Series ended on November 11th, or 11-1. On September 16, 2016, the Chicago Cubs defeated the Milwaukee Brewers 4-5 with a walk-off home run by Miguel Montero, who wore number 47, exactly 47 days before November 2nd. Miguel Montero sums to 167 in ordinal gematria, and the game-winning hit came on the 167th day of the MLB season, which began April 3, 2016. Consider, 167 is the 39th prime number, and the start of the World Series was 39 days later, October 25th, 2016, which has a date numerology of 71, and would end up being the date the Cubs were in the World Series for the first time in 71 years. Jake Arrieta, who sums to 45 in reduction, threw the first no-hitter of the Major League season. Fittingly, this accomplishment came on April 21st, 2016, the 112th day of the year, since 2016 was a leap year. Also, it came 46 days after his 30th birthday, which was March 6, 2016. That matters because Chicago sums to 46 in ordinal, while Chicago Cubs in no-hitter equates to 46 in reduction as well. The name Arrieta equates to 54 in reverse reduction, just the same as baseball. On October 10, 2016, Arrieta hit a 3-run home run, a rare feat for a pitcher. Consider that 3-run shot came 147 days before his 31st birthday, where home run has ordinal gematria of 94, and 94 has ordinal gematria of 147, just the same as World Series. It was reported that Kyle Schwarber, the man who symbolized the Billy Goat, was out for the season. Miraculously, he somehow returned just in time for Game 1 of the World Series, October 25th, 2016, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because he is a heavy-set individual. His return came 131 days before his 24th birthday, where the number 131 connects to championship in English ordinal. He would prove to be a big piece for the Cubs' winning formula, having some very key at-bats in the World Series. As for the Cubs defeating the Indians in the 112th World Series and breaking the 71-year curse, there are a few things that are interesting. First, consider the city of Cleveland had just broken their own sports curse earlier in the year, with the Cleveland Cavaliers winning. Second, again, a baseball has 108 double stitches, which means it has a total of 216 total stitches, and Cleveland is home of the 216 area code. Third, the film Major League about the Cleveland Indians had been released on April 7th, 1989. The main character, played by Charlie Sheen, wears the number 99 in the film, where Illinois has ordinal gematria of 99. And fourth, the Indians' last appearance in the World Series was in 1997 against the Florida Marlins, the team that spoiled the Cubs' World Series bid after the Steve Bartman incident, a title summing to 322 in reverse ordinal gematria, which is the reflection of 223, connecting to the curse of the Billy Goat as mentioned before. What's your take on this topic? Do you think the breaking of the Cubs curse was scripted? Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. Like and subscribe for more investigation content like this. This was Sports Vaults, presented by D.A.T.A Productions. See you next time.